Good morning, everyone. Did everyone get an email today? Or anyone? Okay, thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll be getting started in just a minute, folks. I got those. I got the labels. I got the labels. We're getting started in just a minute, folks.
Let me see if I can switch to a different video. There we go. Better quality. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hey, HG, we're finishing up the scanner. We're not going to be doing anything with the Pro Trader scanner, but I asked Matt yesterday and he said there is a Pro Trader scanner in the members area. Can you confirm that, Matt, for TradeStation?
Yeah, it's definitely in the old members area. I'll find a link.
All right. All right. But it's definitely there, HG.
We definitely have it.
We definitely what?
We definitely have it.
Yeah, we definitely have it. That's can you make sure she gets it? I don't want to bother Matt right now. He's finishing up all the accoutrements on the new scanner. Um, but as soon as he's done with that,
For Pro
we'll get
Trader.
we'll get to the goodies. One second here. Check some. All right. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let me go ahead and turn on
Said
YouTube.
Trade Station, right?
Just double check while we're here. And I'm sorry if I've been short on responses the last day or two. We've been just really backed up on getting this program going.
It's there.
It's there. Okay. All right.
Under Pro Trader dashboard for Trade Station.
All right. Did you get that, HG? We're here to watch our backsides. Oh, we are. Just want to make sure you got that, HG. Okay, good. Yeah, it should be there. If it, we wouldn't have made it if we didn't have the scanner, we wouldn't have said it's trade station friendly. So, Brian, I don't know if you're here, Brian, but thank you once again for spending all day yesterday and this morning helping Matt. I truly, truly appreciate it. Very, very nice. What are you going to do, HG? But we know, and if you need help installing it, just reach out to me and we'll get you going. But it should be all good. Wide level to level swing today in the indices. Yeah, a lot of swing levels in the indices, but the implied volatility, um, implied volatility is really big on the indices too. So you got to be really careful today. And we broke the low. Um, is this scanner better for DTE options? Murray, the scanner that HG is talking about is she's specifically talking about something different. She's talking about the um, Pro Trader dashboard version of the scanner for TradeStation. The scanner we're talking about, the program we're making is not really a scanner. It's more of a indicator. It doesn't really need a scanner because we're only trading 3 or 5 different assets with it. Mainly the indices or really volatile FANG stocks. So just FYI. So you don't have to worry about that. And you're not trading TradeStation. You're using Thinkorswim, I believe. So you don't have to worry about it. It's just for the few folks uh, who are using TradeStation. Matt, do you want to take a screen over and show them the new, just to give them a little picture of the indicator? Right now, we're just making visual changes to make it easier for your eyes. And obviously, we'll be upgrading it the entire time. But go ahead and take over and just give them, or you take over and I'll give them the basic view from like the 20,000 feet view. Go ahead.
Give me 1 second.
All right, I'll start and I'll give you a few minutes, then you can do it later, okay?
Yeah.
So we got 64 people on YouTube. Let me say hi to everybody on YouTube. We got Peter, Omar, Brian, Bitboy, Joanne, Jody, Brendan, Creo, Edward, and Eduardo. And here we have, let me just go back, say hello to everybody. We got Mark, John, Bob. Yeah, Bob, we're starting right now. Kirk, Teresa, Robert, HG, Jill, good morning. Jeff, Ken, John, Leslie. No, you're not being a pain. It's all good. But I mean, I'd hate for you not to have something that we already have available. You know, that wouldn't make any sense. Gus, Don, Christopher, Nicholas, Richard, HG, Laura. Yeah, Pro Trader dashboard for for TradeStation. Yes. Customer service. Yeah, well, we know. That's the most important thing that we know. 80, Zoom Loser, Louie, Wes, Joy, 80, Bob, Kevin, Deb, Cyrus, John, Glenn. No email today. What? Yeah, some people got email. Do you still need more time or are you ready to go through it?
I'm ready to rip.
All right, all right. Really going to name off everyone. Let's get to the meat baby. Steve, please, take it easy. Take it easy. No reason to rush anybody. Go ahead, Matt. Now, the indicator has 2 different screens. Here is the left screen, and here is the right screen. So I'm going to explain to you the difference between these 2 screens. And this is a world exclusive premiere. We got to get our sound machine back. No, I don't look orange today. I don't look orange, David. Not at all. Matt, do I look orange at all?
No.
No. Yesterday I looked orange. I did look orange yesterday. I did. No, I did look orange yesterday. All right. So this, you see where it says probable move, likely move, max move? Likely move, probable move, max move? Well, I think that kind of says everything itself. So where it says those little comments, which are really cool, Matt. I really like the comments. I'm going to trade in the pit, and I'm just watching it right now. I'm going to take profit at about 51. So let me just post a little link here. All right. So if it drops another 6 cents, I'm going to get out of it. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. So don't post the anything here. But I have a limit order at 51. Okay, and it's at 51.06 right now. Capiche? So let me explain this to you guys. Okay. So on the left and on the right are 2 different versions of the scanner, and you're always going to have them on. Okay. And I keep saying scanner, indicator. Platform, not scanner. There's no scanner. You don't need to scan anything here. Finally, you don't have to scan anything. And you can actually use this if you just have one computer screen You could use this without any problems, without any problems whatsoever. So you don't need to have multiple monitors for this. So just to give you a very, very simple idea, okay, will we be able to use the new indicator in Thinkorswim even though we do not have the Pro Trader? This has nothing to do with the Pro Trader dashboard. You don't need to have the Pro Trader dashboard for this. Oh, there we go. Filled 51. All right. Out of what was it? Lamb Weston. There we go. All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. So we had a Lamb Weston position on. We got in at like 51.48 or something like that. It was a day trade. I didn't know if it was going to move today. We just got out at 51. And I told people we were going to get out at 51. So I'm going to explain this to you guys. So, and it actually has quite a more to go. If you're swing trading this thing can go down to about 49.30. Okay. All right. So the screen on your right is for trading momentum. The screen on your right is for Mark. It will be, but not yet. We just literally finished it this morning for Thinkorswim. I mean, I'm trying to show it to you, and we're going to make it for. This doesn't have the. We will be able to make it for TradingView, no question, because it doesn't have the scanner, and TradingView actually has all this stuff. So we will be able to do it. Okay. So just let me start all over again. The screen on the right is used for momentum. The screen on the left, okay, is used for fading the move, reversals, fading the move. So you're going to have a different screen for trading directional, and you're going to have a different move for fading the move. Okay? It's a different screen. Okay? The indicator is going to do completely different thing. For fading the move, it's very cool, Bob. Wait till you see. Can you show them what the alert looks like that you
Yeah.
guys spent the last 24 hours making? Check this out. This is really cool. See this little highlights? See the little highlights right there? Those are telling you entries and profit targets
And stop loss.
and stop losses right there. Those are giving you where you're supposed to enter the trade, where you're supposed to exit the trade, and your stop loss right there. Okay. So go back to the current time frame. So check this out. So you see how likely move, how it went to 554 and it bounced back hard from the bottom? Matt, previous move. Look at the bottom right. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Not bad, right? So likely move is where it's likely to go. Probable move is the next level where it's going to go. And max move is the highest move it's going to go. Now, tariffs on Canadian geese today? Yeah, he did, didn't he? So, so to summarize, now it doesn't mean just because price gets there, it doesn't mean that you will get an alert. You also need to have a reversal bar. The reversal bar. Remember week high, week low. Remember all that stuff? Reversal bars. You need to have that too. So you need to have a combination of price moving to a specific area or price or to a specific area, and you need to have a reversal bar. Am I correct in saying that, Matt?
Yes.
All right. Now, let's say the market doesn't have crazy volatility that it has right now. Let's say the market has low volatility, only low volatility, right? Matt, switch it to the other one, to the other study. And now you're trading. Did you do it?
Let me make sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And now you trade you and then now you're trading using 20-day high and lows. So you're not using, if you're seeing prices not getting closer to those areas and you want to scalp 20 period highs and lows, that will alert you to 20 period highs and lows. Okay? Very, very cool. So the upper part, the upper part is telling you, the upper part is telling you. Now, what are those two? What are the red and the yellow right there, Matt, that I'm seeing right there?
Over here,
Yes, yes.
that was the probable and max move.
Oh, from yesterday. I
Yeah.
understand. Right, right. Yeah, we don't.
You can see how extreme the sell off was.
He's just trying to show you. Yeah, he's just trying to show you the.
Sorry, I'll put it back on
Yeah, put it
today.
back on today so we don't get confused. Okay, so let's say the move is narrow. It's not that wide. You could still trade the 20-day. So is the 20-day high and low on this screen or on the other screen?
The 20-day high and low or the VWAP will be here.
Right.
Just
The other ones, the three levels will be where? And then go back to the three levels.
these three levels.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, why would you have to switch from the three levels to the other one?
So this one over here.
Yes. No, no, no. The aggressive versus non-aggressive.
Okay, so there's two different situations here. You can take them with the you can take them you can change the confirmation mode, which is uh the two standard deviation
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
the high low.
yeah.
And then you can also change the profit target. So if you're going for bigger moves, go for the aggressive.
That depends on the volatility of the day.
Right. And if
Right. And I'll
you
explain that as
or
well.
you can go for conservative.
Right. But as far as the 20-day high low, that shows up on the regular left side.
Yeah, if you have it on that mode.
So do they have to switch the mode for that, or is that just standard on that mode? I'm asking you.
It'll come standard with the high low.
Right.
Switch it to the other one.
Why? My point is, why would they have to switch it? That's the question I'm asking.
If you want more signals and you're going to be a little more aggressive, then use the 20-day high low. If you want higher probability and less signals, go with the
Right.
VWAP.
I know that. I want them to hear that.
Well, that's why I said it.
That's what I want them to understand. All right. So, and I'll, folks, we will explain all this in great detail. So, in addition to that, on the bottom, you have a momentum oscillator. This is a true momentum oscillator that does not have any lag. And you would use this. The two oscillators that you see are both the same. You're pretty much looking at the same thing, the bottom and the second from the bottom. And what you're looking at is you're looking at momentum levels peaking out and starting to come up. So if you're using the left screen, you would want to see momentum levels get, if you're, let's say, trading short, you would want to see momentum levels get blue, 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 like they're getting there on that screen. And then you see how they're turning yellow? Matt, move your, yeah. See how they're turning yellow? So when they start switching from blue to yellow, would tell you that momentum is starting to weaken out. So the oscillator on the bottom, it has no lag. It's the first oscillator, momentum oscillator, that has no lag. And I'll be spending a lot of time teaching you about how to use it. So the left screen is for aggressive reversals and not aggressive reversals. Okay. The right screen is for trading directional momentum. If we have run days. So if we don't have choppy days, and I'm going to teach you in the getting started guide how to identify choppy days and trend days. And a lot of that will have to do with, you see those, the ADD, the implied volatility, the tick. Today's IM. What is PM, Matt? IM versus PM.
It's I can take it off. It's just a probable move. It's like plus or minus.
What is implied volatility? Is the implied move, and then there's probable move?
It's just in dollars.
No, I know that. I understand that. I'm saying IM is implied move.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that's what it was. So you
implied
have
move
probable
versus-
move and implied move. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Then you have implied volatility of tick, and I'm going to show you when each of those gets to a certain level where you will have to switch over. So now again, the right side is momentum. Momentum. What you have there is a moving average crossover, a 5 minute moving average crossover that uses the arrows. And we're going to make the arrows cleaner color, like white matte, not blue, so people can actually see them, or
Mm.
yellow.
Yep.
Again, we're fine tuning all the colors and all that. We just finished it this morning, actually. So, um, so what you would see is it would give you entry arrows and it would give you exit arrows. It would give you entry arrows and it would give you exit arrows. And for that one, it would only give you the arrow if momentum is moving on the right side. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you get an up arrow and the moving average is crossing over the VWAP, okay? Yes, this is exactly what Brian was working on with Matt for the last 48 hours. So let's say, and this is what we're going to be releasing later this week. This is what we've been using for our trades, except we've been using the levels. Now we have them all automated, which is amazing. So on the right side, you have so let's say that you have a moving average, and the moving average is crossing your VWAP, which means you're getting bullish signals, okay? The momentum has to also has to be minimum at the center line. Can you show folks the center line, Matt, so they could see exactly what we're talking about? Matt,
Yeah.
you point your mouse to the center line. That's the center line right there, folks. So the only way you will get an up arrow is if momentum levels are Can you show them how I'm? You can't see it on my right now. When they're inclining, going up. Yes, thank you. And then you would only get a short signal when momentum levels are going down. So it's not enough for the moving average to just cross the VWAP. That would be kind of retarded. We also want momentum to be moving in the direction of it. So on the left side, you're using it like a traditional RSI oscillator, the momentum, right? You're using it when it's like when it starts shifting. When it starts shifting from red to yellow to blue, that means it's moving up. And when it starts shifting from blue to yellow, that means it's moving down. Similarly, but on the right-hand side, we didn't want to give you that choice. We didn't want to give you that option. We wanted to code it into the rules. So the only time you would be trading, the arrows is when the momentum agrees with price. If momentum is not declining, but price is declining, it's not going to give you an indicator. Okay? It's not going to give you an arrow. So, or let's say the momentum is increasing. Matt, it would help if you would show people, since they've never seen this before in their life, if you would use your yes. If momentum is increasing, we would never give you a short signal. So what about last up arrow? Uh, what about the last up arrow? The last up arrow we have right there, you would have gotten a signal, momentum turned blue, and as soon as it turned yellow, you would just get out of the
Yeah, you
trade.
get stopped out.
You would get stopped out right there. You get stopped out. Does it ding or text you? It tells you in French and Polish. I don't know what it does. Right side ding. Does it ding or text you?
It can.
Yeah, it
Add
can,
that.
but we haven't done that yet. I don't. You see, this is the thing. I give you the world, and somebody asks for something more. They just can't accept it for what it is. It's actually really, really simple to use, Pink Sparkle. So now I'm gonna explain it to you the simple way. Look to the left, Pink Sparkles. Left determines, oh, it's too high, it's too low, it's time to buy, it's time to sell. The right side is telling you to move with the trend. The levels on top, the upper levels on top that Matt is about to put his mouse next to, upper left, where that show you all the AADD, VIX tick, they determine if you should be looking to the left side or the right side. So what I've done is this. Here, let me explain to you what I've done. I've created a scenario that identifies if the market is having a range bound day or if the market is having a trend day. If the market's having a range bound day, you look to the left. If the market's having a trend day, you look to the right. So far, so good.
Like that.
If you're on the left, you only have to worry if price is flirting with one of the key levels and you have a turnaround bar. And the complicated part is who said it was complicated? Who said it was complicated? Pink Sparkles. An arrow. Once you get an arrow, you take action. That's how complicated it is. So if price is going up and then you get a down arrow on the left side, you take a short. And if you get an up arrow, you go long. And on the right hand side, you'll only get an arrow if it's aligned on the same side as the momentum. It's basically just the moving average crossover. Hey Matt, you're exiting when the moving average crosses over, right? On the exits on the right side, right? Or when price moves below the VWAP.
So when price moves below, if you're going short and the moving average crosses the VWAP and the momentum aligns,
Yes, we go short,
then you're in. Yeah.
right? I'm asking you about getting out.
We don't have anything for that.
Right. That's why you and I are having this conversation right
Right.
now. I want you to put it at the VWAP. If price crosses back to the VWAP, you're out.
I okay. Originally we were using this, but
You can
we can
use
do
that
that.
and you can use both if you want.
Yeah.
How about you use both, okay? Use momentum and the V and the price. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep you guys completely out of trouble by using this tool. Pink Sparkles, then you can download you don't have to execute on this Pink Sparkles. You don't have to execute on this. Everybody can download Thinkorswim, but Pink Sparkles, I've got good news for you. Trading View, baby. Trading View. So you have no excuse. All you Canadians, I have Thinkorswim, I can't use this. We're going to make a Trading View within the next day or two. All right?
Someone asked if you can use it on the QQQ or the IWM,
I got you covered, Pink Sparkles. I got you covered.
and you can't.
So again, explain to me not the stop loss. That I understand. You're using part of a candle versus the upper candle. That I got all that. The other part I don't understand.
The aggressive versus conservative.
Brian says not sure about Trading View. All right, then I won't say anything about Trading View till we get a confirmation on this. But from what I understand, Brian, Trading View, I know that Trading View has all of these like in separate components, so we should be able to put it together. Go ahead, Matt. What now? Explain to me the difference between the aggressive. This is something Matt put on here, so I just want to understand this myself. The aggressive and non-aggressive. That's the only thing I don't understand.
So for the profit target style,
No, I understand the profit target style. What is the other reason for aggressive versus non-aggressive?
well, that's the only reason it's for the
Oh,
profit
so
target.
the only reason is the profit target. So basically, okay, now I understand. So the only reason you would switch anything over at this point, so it doesn't, you don't have to switch over anything for high low 20 days.
No, it's
Okay,
default.
that's already in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So folks, okay, so let me explain to you now. Matt, God bless you. I'll make it easy. This is really easy to explain. So the it's a one-to-one risk to reward. The size of the bar on the next bar determines your profit target. So Matt did it from calculating it from the close versus calculating it from the high or low. And I like to calculate from the high or low. So I would be using the aggressive mode. That's all it is. It's just it's basically if you're scalping and you're looking for smaller moves, you can go conservative. And you're looking for bigger volatility, you can go aggressive. But all that does is just take adds your stop loss to the close of the day, not to the high of the day or the low of the day. Little variation. Right, Dave. All right. So let's see. There wasn't a question. It was just a comment for Matt and Roger. Yeah. Brian, let me ask you, Brian, how long would it take you to see if everything here would be compatible with TradingView? Because from my understanding and from my knowledge, I know that certain parts are 100% compatible, 100%. And I know that the only trouble we had before with TradingView was the scanner, and here we're not using the scanner, so I figured it really wouldn't be a big deal at
I
all.
think the only thing that I definitely think you might have a problem with is these levels.
Yeah, but they're not moving. They're fixed. They're fixed levels. They're not moving.
Yeah, but it's the data that it pulls.
It
We'll
has
see.
that data. It has that data. It has for sure that data. For sure, it has that data. The data it has that I could tell you for
No,
sure.
it's whether you can access the data.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out, but we'll let you guys know for sure. That's actually the second thing. So I'm just going to clean this up a little more, but I wanted to explain to you what this does is if you want to fade the market, the left screen is for that. If you want to trade with the trend, the right screen is for that. The market internals that are on the upper left side of the screen would tell you if you should be fading the market or if you should be going with the trend. And I will teach you that in the members area. This will give you entry and exits. It enters with momentum on the right side, and on the left side, it has to have a reversal bar. So it has to have a reversal bar on the left to get you in against the trend, and on with the trend, the momentum has to have a filter. So it's giving you a confirmation filter on the 20-day high low, on the likely move, on the probable move, and on the max move. I thought, Matt, you were saying how for the 20-day high and low you have to change it, but you guys put it all together on one template.
Yeah, kind of.
What?
So you have two different things. You can adjust the profit target whether you want that to be conservative or aggressive on
Right?
its own, whatever
Right?
mode you're in. For the confirmation mode for the candle, you can either use the 20 bar high low or the VWAP. Or
And
it's not actually the VWAP, but that's what we called it.
right. And what is the difference there?
So this is looking with all the additional stuff, it's looking for that to occur at the second standard or the likely move line. And for a high low, it's just looking for that to occur at a 20 bar high low. So if we're more range bound,
Got it.
high low is better.
Got it. When we're
We're,
basically when the market's dead, high low is better, but when we have big
when we're highly
volatility,
volatile,
you would
then
use when the price is starting to get to those likely levels, that's when you start switching to those levels.
right.
Okay, now I understand. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So there's two different switches there. Okay, got it. Yeah, fade to move means go long or short it. Brian says you're using some function that I was not sure if TradingView has. It was some about a series. It was some about a series. Do me a favor, Brian and Matt, take a look at that next. And but so basically, what you're saying is, if price is not moving anywhere near those likely moves, you would just switch to the 20 period high low.
Right.
If price is moving up there, okay, I got it. So that's stupid easy. I understand. All right, boy, you guys really did an amazing job. This is amazing. You do not need anything else for day trading, zero DTE, one DTE, or mega cap uh, volatility. This is like I love this. We're gonna have so much fun with this, folks. Look, tick is upticking, Matt. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll teach you guys all what all this means, but this is the tool. These are the principles behind this is what we've been using to day trade. I've been doing it manually, but now we have together. I won't have to do that. I'm going to have to figure out um, which of my screens I'm going to have to switch over from Pro Trader dashboard to this. But again, this is very, very different. This is not for trading breakout stocks. This is for trading indices. What's the difference between this and the Pro Trader dashboard? Kevin, the Pro Trader dashboard is designed for relative strength momentum. This is designed for uh, fast indices like SPY, Tesla, Meta, QQQ, those type of indices, and you would trade options, or you could trade the underlying. Actually, I don't care what you trade using it, or you could trade E-mini S&Ps using it. You could put the SPY, QQQ. You could put any stock on here, but it's specifically designed for short-term options. But you could use anything you want with it. And if you're going to trade stocks, you want to trade the mega cap stocks that are really going crazy. But the Pro Trader dashboard is for directional momentum. This is for crazy shit's happening all over the day. We want to take advantage of it. Fast, aggressive moves. Fast moving bars. Yeah. fast, aggressive. The kind we've been doing in the S&P. Will it be reduced functionally with TradingView, and what services it with, or separate purchase tool? Dave, take it easy. We're going to figure out in the next 24 hours if all can be used with TradingView. We just spent 10 minutes talking about it. It's not going to be with any services. It's going to be called the Algo. No, not the Algo. What is it called, Matt?
Alpha Zone Pro.
Say it again.
Alpha Zone Pro.
That's
I think.
it. Yes. Yes. AlphaZone Pro. And then in a couple of months, we'll probably, or maybe a couple of weeks, we'll release a signal service for it, which we've been doing pro bono in the VIP room.
The pit.
In the pit, yeah, in the pit, All right. All right. That's what, so I'll be talking about it I have no idea what we're going to be charging for it, but it's going to be expensive. But that's okay because I've been giving you free trades to pay for it in the pit, haven't I? So you guys should be okay. I'm doing well, Art from Valencia, and I'm glad Valencia is still standing. When you switch over, people are going to be mad. When you switch over, people are going to be mad. Switch over to what? What are you talking about? You never cease to amaze.
Take him out of the pit.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, hey, tough. I told them it's bonus. Will this be included? Of course not, AK. What do you think I am? Part of the, no, it's not. It's part for, yeah, if you have platinum, diamond, folks, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. This is the way to go. Yeah, this is the way to go. Yeah, so if you want very fast, so our first step into getting into day trading was Pro Trader Dashboard. But I realized a lot of you are very aggressive day traders. You don't look like it, but you are. So folks are really like lining up for this. Like there's like a waiting line for this. And this is, folks, think about this, okay? I want to show you something. I wish Matt and I could share. I wish I could use my mouse, but Matt is going to choreograph while I do this. This thing uses just price action and one moving average. All of these tools use one indicator. You see the max move? The max move right there? And to the downside, Matt? Which coincides with the same color as the candles. Notice that max move, that's implied volatility. All right? That's implied volatility. You see probable move right there? That's standard deviation. You see likely move? What's the likely move, Matt?
VWAP.
No, that's the standard deviation. Sorry, the second one. What's the second one? I keep forgetting.
Second one is fancy statistical fluctuation of the data of the implied volatility.
Implied volatility, right. So you got max move, probable move, likely move. Two are based on implied volatility. One is based on price action and implied volatility. And then you have the 20-day high or low. Is that using price action, no volume? No, it doesn't use volume because we're trading indexes. What would we need volume for? We use, that's on top. You see the tick, the implied volatility, and the add? That's giving you right there. That's the tick is right there, Cyrus. Tick. You want option, you want volume, you got tick right there. Tick is right there. So I'm going to teach you and I'm going to explain to you how to use all that, okay? I'm going to teach you and explain to you how to use all that. But basically, we're fading 20-day high lows, 20-bar high lows. We're fading implied volatility. We're fading standard deviation, and then we're going with the trend when momentum backs us up. And when we're taking reversals, we want the momentum backing us up, and we want a reversal bar as well. So think about this: reversal bars, momentum, implied volatility. Not stochastics, not Bollinger Bands, not RSI. None of those things are in here. None of those things. Do you guys remember years and years and years ago, I told you that to trade stocks, you have to use different tools. You can't use the same tools that commodity traders use to trade stocks. Well, Guess what I've been doing? I've been putting my mouth on where my money where my mouth is. Look at the Pro Trader dashboard. Relative strength. This thing, I dare you to find anything beyond the moving average in here. That's it. Just one moving average. One moving average only on one side. That's it. Just for momentum, just to get a momentum. That's it. There are no indicators in here. I've been saying it for years. So look, I've made a tool. Look at how it hit the low today, Matt. Look at low 554. Look at where it hit the low. Folks, tell me it gets better than that. Look at where it hit the low today. And look where it tried to hit it again. These levels are really important. Yes, looks like I'll be making another full-time trading class. Yes, yes. Yes, I've been saying it for a long time. I am, Richard. I am. All right. All right. I'm going to give you my stocks for today. I'm going to tell you what I think about the market. Matt's going to give me his screen to share. And again, folks, we still have a few days to clean it up. But again, it's very simple. It may look complicated. It's very simple. It's giving you 3 different levels for the high and low, and this is trading momentum. It needs a confirmation from momentum. This needs a confirmation from a momentum and a bar. Very, very clean and very, very effective. Okay. All right. Let me now share my screen. Screen 2. Let me see what people here say. Max move for 5 minutes. Yeah, we use the 5-minute charts. You could use 3 minutes, but I like 5 minutes. Chess is a very strategic game. I enjoyed it very well. Good. Good. I love to see that. Let me pull up TC 2000. Yeah, Matt and Brian, if you guys can take a look at, I'm 99% sure that everything we need is in TradingView. All right, now here is, so, oops, what happened there? So here is this. Here is this. Right there. Hit my limit order and turn right back around. But it's below the VWAP. It should come back. I'm very bearish on this stock. All right, so let's talk about the SPY. The SPY broke the low. I did not see this morning that there were signs. I did not see. Kevin says I'm still not clear when we look at the Pro Trader dashboard and where we would look at this. Kevin, if you're trading stocks, you look at the Pro Trader dashboard. If you're trading the S&P 500, then you look at this. Are you clear now? Do you trade the QQQ? Do you trade SPY? And you can also trade the mega caps if you want. So if you trade 5 stocks or the S&P 500 or the Dow or the QQQ, you trade this. If you trade stocks like IBM, you trade the Pro Trader dashboard. I don't know how, I don't want to make it more complicated than that. There you go, Carlos. All right, I'm glad you guys understand. Technically, the SPY's making a lower low, even though it's in range. It's been below the VWAP majority of the day. If we look at our levels right now, which we will, you will see that right now you have 500 stocks breaking down. Coming into today, you had 611 stocks breaking down. If the SPY bolts higher and close above the VWAP, this number will go to about 350, maybe 300. So far, this is not convincing me that the market is cleaning up right now. Advanced decline line is still negative 600. VIX is at 28. Thank you, Ken. Hey, Ken, coming from a guy who has a post-PhD from MIT, I'll take that as a compliment. I put a lot of value on education. So, so we still have very poor momentum. Thank you, Ken. It's got very poor momentum to the downside. I mean, momentum is crap right now. And you guys could see that there is absolutely zero evidence that it's getting better right now. And as I just mentioned, we've been below the VWAP. And if you look at mega caps, Not really better. I mean, they're up 1 point after 900-point Dow drop yesterday. The Dow is now below the 200-day moving average for the first day since 20 since October and November of 2023. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, look. By the way, that's a poor low right there. Can you see? And that right there is and a weak low right there. That's a strong low right there. You could see by that. Whoop, one candle breaking down. Anyway, anyway. Um, Anyway, the point is, this is not good. I'd love to tell you something good. I'd love to tell you something positive. I'd love to tell you something that's exciting right now, but there isn't anything. There isn't anything. There isn't anything juicy. There isn't anything exciting. There isn't anything that looks beautiful right now. There just isn't anything. There isn't anything. Okay. All right. So we stay bearish. Now, what I'd love to see is I'd love to see price. You see the SPY? It's at about 555.27. I'd love for us to do this. You see how we were right here where we are right now? How we went up right above the VWAP and how we failed and then we came right back uh, right here. I think we may see that again. If we do see that again, I have a list of shorts that I'm going to give you right now, and you'll be able to take advantage of it, okay? By the way, I have a class at 1 o'clock, um, and I'd like Matt to post a link. I think it's going to be a fun class. I said, Graham says, as you said in the morning, reversals usually happen in the afternoon. Well, reversals usually happen in the afternoon, late of day. But in order for us to have a reversal, you have to have a capitulation. Capitulation. We haven't seen a capitulation, folks. Graham, let me show you something. I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm going to have a totally different class than what I just showed you guys. Let me show you. I have a little filter here. I should call this the capitulation filter. You see this 90-10? You see it says 1? Graham, look at T-Mobile. It's having a capitulation. This, my friend, is called Graham Oldfield. This is my capitulation filter. It's called 90-10. You see how T-Mobile is having a capitulation? Anil, do you see do you see this right here? When a price breaks down, goes really down, and then comes right back up like nothing happened. That's a capitulation. The 90-10 is designed to find capitulations. When you see this number at 80, 90, 100, that, my friend, is when you will have a capitulation. So next time, instead of asking me, Roger, are we having a reversal? Ask me how many stocks are on my 90-10 long scanner. And if the number's not astronomical, then you're not having a capitulation. Are we clear, Graham? Oldfield on YouTube? This is a 90-10 reversal. This is 90-day high, 10-day low, closing all the way up. You're having a capitulation on T-Mobile, but I need to see a capitulation on about 90 stocks to 100 stocks. So I want to make sure you understand that in order to have a capitulation, 90-10 longs, this has to be at about 90 to 100 minimum. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you did not go to Customer Service Live yesterday, where Cam demonstrated yesterday how to trade the 90-10s. Yes, yes. So I didn't say that, Gaston. A capitulation doesn't mean you go long. It just means it's a sentiment that a lot of stocks have had it and they're ready to turn around. When one stock tells you it's capitulating, it really means nothing. Capiche? Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. All right. This is all daily. These are all daily. Capitulations can only happen on a daily time frame. They can't happen on an intraday time frame. That's a great question, Dave. That's a great question to ask somebody whose name is not Roger Scott. I've never seen Customer Service Live recorded. If it is recorded, I wouldn't even know where it is. But I know who knows where it is. His name is Cam. Cam can help you. So Graham, it's nearly 4 a.m. where you're at. Well, you should here. I'm going to give you the code for the 90-10. I'm going to give you the code for the 9010. Here it is. Up. It cuts out at 3. Add 1, 2, 3. Add 6. Add 1, 2. How many zeros? Add 5 zeros. The last number should be 30,000. Okay. Here. And I'll give them to you too, because you guys are behaving today and not asking me silly questions. Oh, this one has it. He's not talking about my morning shows. He's talking about customer service live at Liberty. We're not talking about my morning shows. We're talking about customer service live. Okay? All right. So far, do we have a capitulation? Let's go to 9010s. Do we have 100 stocks here? No, we only have one. We have no capitulation. We have nothing close to capitulation. But now you will know what a capitulation is. And if you don't know what a capitulation is, when you see about 100, 150, 200 stocks on my 9010 scanner, that's when you have a capitulation. All right. Now I'm going to give you a list of stocks that I like in case trying to help you make money today. So if the VWAP comes right here, and then starts coming back down exactly like it did right here. I didn't say that, Patrick. I just said that T-Mobile is capitulating, and I gave you an example of what a capitulation looks like. But you need to have a capitulation on about 150 stocks. A capitulation is a broad market sentiment, not a one stock deal. On a one stock deal, that's just called a hammer or a Gilligan's Island. Victor says, I'm new. Can you establish capitulation? I just did, Victor. Please rewatch this video. Here's a link. All right. All right. So if you see the VWAP right here, and it looks like it's ready to go short again. Let's see this weak high right here. Probably going to break it right here, take it out, and then take it back down. I'm going to give you a list of stocks, okay? I'm going to give you guys a list of stocks. And then I have to go to my class. Foot Locker. MOS. Lamb Weston. TJ Maxx. ARM. AMAT. Are you going to trade AMAT and ARM together? No. Why? Well, if you can't answer that question yourself, then you should be coming to my daily sessions every day. Oracle and Disney. Now, Matt doesn't like to short the big rat. I have no problem shorting the big rat. Matt, you don't like shorting the rat, do you?
I do not.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Let me give you now the long side in case we have a reversal, which I don't see coming, and I'm not holding my breath. AEM, CNP, Root, GFI, MCK, and DUK. Any questions? Sherry, what does Palantir have to do with anything? Any questions about the stocks that I've gave you? If Palantir is not okay, well, let's just for shits and giggles, let's take a look at Palantir. Okay, all right, let's take a look at Palantir. Sherry, what do you want me to tell? Let's talk about Palantir. Folks, tell Sherry why we would or we would not trade Palantir right now. Sherry, why don't you tell me? Richard says it's pinched. What do I tell you guys about price between the 100 and the 50-day moving average? Pinched. What if a stock is pinched, what is it doing? Nothing. Do you ever buy or sell stocks that are doing nothing? No. Any more questions? Who was this? Was this Sherry? No edge. So Sherry, capiche? Right. What Nicholas just said. Yes. You're between the 100 and the 50. There's nothing here. There's no clear directional bias. Actually, the funny thing is everybody's right. I should just let you guys explain because everybody seems to be right. Sherry, any more? Was it Sherry or was it somebody else? I don't want to pick on somebody. I want to make sure that I answered the question. Your tip yesterday about the Pro Trader scanner was great. Thank you, Murmus. I was curious about you. How can you tell us? Can you tell us those longs again? Maybe. Who was it that asked me? I want to make sure I answered her question. Was it Bob? No, it wasn't Bob. Sherry. Yeah, Sherry. Okay. Pinched. Sean says LW getting stronger versus SPY. Well, why don't you, Sean? Do you have the Pro Trader dashboard? Can't you? You don't have the Pro Trader dashboard? Then you should get one, and then you would know if LW is getting strong compared to the SPY. Uh, Long, yep, those are the long ones. AME, CNP, Root, GFI, MCK, Duke. All right, I will see you guys in the other room in a few minutes, and we'll talk about stocks for the quarter, new events. Listen to Roger and yeah, use my list. It's better, Sherry. Use my list. You shouldn't be in Palantir right now. All right, guys, make sure you go to the class. I'll see you there in just a few minutes. Okay. All right. See you guys later. I'm watching all of you. I'm watching you. Bye, guys. I had a good time today. Yep, SPY broke down. What a big surprise, right? Shock. I mean, it's a shock. Shocked. See you guys later. Bye.